Sorry, guys. I'm just doing my best Cucumber impression. Spoiler alert for future episodes.
Is this gonna even Is this gonna come out before that episode?
This is gonna come out before. Yeah. But yes, hello. I'm here with Jake. Only Jake for the day. I wanted most to arrive, but they suck. They all suck. Anyways, so yeah, we had a little mini session today. Played a lot of Sims. It's probably the best session of Sims.
You're the Gary.
I know. You're the from The Sims. Yeah.
You should take a picture of that.
I know. I should.
You're the Gary.
You're the Gary? No way. No fucking way.
I like how the save is just Brendan without a shirt.
I know. Do you have anything you want to discuss?
Last lounge. I talked about I was house sitting. And that was like a couple weeks ago now. And that's why I haven't been able to do like a session and stuff. And that's probably why we're going to be on another hiatus, because like the next couple weeks as we're recording this, it's going to be holidays. Yeah. So, yeah, all I got was a shirt, a pin, and a keychain for all my hard work.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Very nice gifts. Yeah. Those are like Sims-like gifts.
Yeah.
Your parents are very cool. Very thoughtful people.
Yeah. They are trying to get me to go to Halloween Horror Nights for Universal next year, so I'm kind of I'm not a fan of flying, but I always wanted to go to Universal Studios specifically for Halloween Horror Nights. So
yeah, I'm not huge on flying either, but I think I'm gonna have to in the next couple of months because my sister moved to Texas.
Oh my god!
So I think my parents want us to go fly out there, and it's gonna be very tense. It's gonna be very tense for me.
Yeah.
Because the thought of flying for me is just anything could go wrong, horribly wrong at the last second, at any moment.
I'm just afraid of heights too, and that's just
I used to not really be afraid of heights at all, but then in recent times I was just no.
Yeah.
I'm not liking this at all.
Yeah.
Remember, were you there for that school field trip to Lake Compounds?
Yes, I was, and that was a fucking horrible day.
It kind of was.
No, we were in 6th grade when and do you remember when there was that chart? The chart. There was a chart. There was the star chart. It was that SpongeBob episode. If you weren't good enough, you weren't be able to go.
Whose class was it in?
It was in a bunch of classes.
Oh.
It was the giant roster list and had everyone's names on it, and it was you were rewarded.
I feel like I vaguely remember that.
And it's if you didn't get enough, you wouldn't be able to go. So,
oh my god. That
trip was a fucking disaster. I don't.
Didn't we have buddies on that field trip?
We had groups.
Yeah.
And, I think I had the guidance counselor as my chaperone. It was fucking awful.
Oh, yeah, that was, yeah.
I had, a fucking panic attack.
Yeah, I remember now.
Because everyone was being fucking awful to me.
Yeah. That was fucked.
And then someone we went to school with that we've known for, ever, too. He was, I don't know why. He decided to be a petty bitch that day. I wanted to get a fucking toy gun that lights up. Because everyone was getting it, and it was a fucking big deal.
His name begin with a C?
Yes, yeah. And he decided to be a petty bitch that day, and he fucking told on me. And got me in trouble, even though I just went out to get a... Because everyone was getting it. It's no, we're leaving. It was, right there. But he decided to be a petty bitch and wanted to fucking tell on me.
He's like that, though. I remember, in high school, I had lunch with him and a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
And him and this Democrat guy.
I know exactly who you're talking about. Because I had a class with both of them in junior year.
He is the most democratic person, and what should we name the
guy with the C? Just call him Guy with the C.
Guy with the C. Guy with the C and John.
John.
So yeah, Guy with a C and John are like total opposites politically.
Yeah.
And I had lunch with them, and I think like a lot of times when they just debated, and you know, at the time I wasn't really, but I'm a heavy centrist nowadays. I sit in the middle.
I'm just out of it completely.
Yeah, I don't really care, but like I think if I had to choose, I'd be like a hardcore centrist kind of.
Yeah.
But for me,
even like people will give you shit for being a centrist, like, oh, you fucking centrist. Like,
and I'm like,
who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit? I support both sides. I disagree with both sides. I'm open-minded. I don't understand the issue with being a centrist, honestly. It's just so annoying. But yeah, with that, I was kind of a centrist at that time as well, because I remember Guy with a C was like, Matt, what's your political views? And I was like, I'm kind of left-leaning, but I'm also just kind of in the middle. And he was like, Matt, I hate people like that. They cannot decide which political party they are on. I hate those people the most. And it's like, why? How do you hate people who are like in the middle? That's like the best of both worlds. So he hates centrists more than Democrats, I guess, because they cannot decide which political party they want to be in, which I don't understand. Because like I said, they kind of believe in both points of views.
Do you remember in elementary school, guy in the C got in that fight? Do you remember?
Grade school?
Yeah.
We were both there for that.
I was sitting right next to him when it happened.
Yeah.
He just choked the shit.
Yeah, because you were best friends with Guy at the C at the time.
Yeah.
And I was best friends with Guy with the A at the time.
Oh my god, yeah, I remember.
So it was like our best friends.
I'm like low-key want to see how he's doing.
Guy with an A?
Yeah.
Same. I don't know.
What happened to him? He just disappeared.
Yeah. He kind of stopped existing.
He didn't like come back for like middle school, because that's what happened with the other people who moved when we were in grade school. When they came from middle school, they just came back and like, oh, you're back.
Yeah, you're back. Cool. Yeah, definitely like the transitions from like grade school to middle school and middle school to high school. Like there's gonna be a couple of people who move randomly for some reason.
And then with like high school, like you don't see these people, and then you get your yearbook or you see them at graduation, like, oh, you've been here this whole time.
Yeah. Who was like that in our grade? I think
Guy with a D. He showed up the first day of senior year. Didn't see him then, and he showed up for graduation.
Yeah.
You probably know who. We were in the math class. He was in the math class for like the first day of school, and he didn't show up for the rest of the year.
His last name started with a T?
Yes.
Yeah.
He just bounced. I don't.
But, and then he said he was like just elsewhere in the school entirely.
Yeah.
Like, what were you? What?
No, but that was a crazy day.
Yeah.
Guy with the C's. That was fucking crazy.
Because like what happened was,
I don't remember. It was very blurry.
I remember completely actually, because I think about it from time to time.
I just remember him getting up and then walking to the side of where I'm in and just starts choking the shit out of him.
It was the like most suspenseful thing, because I knew what was gonna happen. I knew him well enough that he was gonna actually do something.
Yeah.
So like because like Guy with a C was being really fucking annoying to Guy with an A.
Yeah, they were getting like heated.
And Guy with an A gets up, walks around, and I was staring at Guy with an A the whole time, because I was like, don't do it, please. I don't want you to get in trouble. And then he goes up to Guy with a C, puts his hand around Guy with a C's neck. Just pushes him down the ground. And that's all I remember.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. No, I had to go to the office for like I don't know why.
I don't remember if I went to the office.
I did. I think I just went there with him to like just be a good friend, but unless
and look how that worked out for you.
But it was probably because I was sitting directly right next to him.
But I was as well. I feel like I would have remembered if they asked me questions, which I don't remember.
Yeah, I do. I just vaguely remember being in like the waiting room in the office for him.
Yeah,
with him. But yeah, that was fun.
That was like. Was that my last memory of him? Guy with an A? I think it might have been.
I think mine was he was trying to convince me that he had tickets to WrestleMania. He's like, we'll go. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, cool, whatever.
Me being like naive, I was like, really? Like, he's like, yeah.
Yeah, that happened a lot in grade school where someone was like, yeah, I have this,
Yeah.
we can do that, and then
My
happens.
my dad's a Power Ranger.
Yeah. My dad's a green
yeah,
Power Ranger.
You know what the funny thing is, like, I don't remember what they were beefing about, but it was probably, since we were grade school, it was probably the most dumbest shit ever that escalated it.
The funny thing is, no one got with a C. Even if it was high school, it would have been still the dumbest shit.
I know I'm not gonna but he has very successful family, in TV. I'm not gonna say what specific shows or anything, but that's what he would brag about all the fucking time.
Yeah. My
I remember in computer lab he would pull up the Wikipedia and was like, look,
it's my last name.
Yeah,
I'm related to him.
Yeah.
I was like, cool, dude. You mentioned that. I mean, even I thought at the time, yeah, he's a part of a cool show. That's interesting. But if that's the only interesting facts about that you have, it's not even about you. Yeah. It's about a distant relative. It's like, all right, cool, man. The funniest thing is that.
No, because, I also remember, too, because the Wikipedia referenced his dad, and it was like, you see, that's my dad. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
The funniest thing, I am pretty sure the guy a part of the show probably doesn't even know he exists. I hope that's the case.
He doesn't know he has a nephew.
He's too busy with the show he's on.
The shows he was on multiple.
Is he on the show that's related to the show that I'm thinking of? That he always talked about? Yeah.
Yeah.
The one with the robot. In the future.
Maybe. And then the other one that's a big meme.
Big meme.
We were just talking about it. It's
really?
Sims.
Really?
Megatron.
Oh. Oh, he's on that?
Yeah.
I see. I thought he was just a part of the rival. No, he is, but...
I think he's in both of them, yeah.
Oh, he's a part of everyone.
Yeah.
Dude gets tossed around more than porn stars. Jesus. Fuck. Alright.
Yeah, I think other shows too. I'm not gonna let's pull up the IMDb.
So here's the IMDb for a guy with C's uncle.
Yeah.
I feel like not never done at all though.
I mean, in high school, he wasn't when I saw him, he wasn't as wild and petty.
Yeah.
He was a little more relaxed, I think. But
yeah,
I could imagine with having lunch with him, it would be fucking chaos.
The most annoying thing I remember him doing was he had an empty bottle, and every single fucking day, you know that yeet thing, where you just eat something, go yeet.
Yeah.
What he did was 20 fucking times a minute, he would just go yo. He threw his bottle. It made a clunk noise every single time. He would just go yo, yeet, yo. And I'd be so fucking annoyed. Because he would do that every single minute of lunch.
Oh my god.
And it was so annoying.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, but
politics were annoying.
Yeah, but that fucking trip though.
Yeah.
That field trip, 6th grade. I don't remember much about it. I don't think I do remember a couple of things, but
I remember little tidbits here and there about
I remember I dropped my phone and stuff. It was fucking.
I remember going on one of the little.
Yeah, I know I went during the water park, but I remember walking around too.
Did you? Was there a clean area, the not water park area, the amusement?
Yeah, I think
area?
I
didn't.
I remember everyone was gossiping about it because I think.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Yo, let's go there," and I was like, "What the fuck is it?"
Yeah, I don't think we were allowed to.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
For some reason.
I think some people snuck off.
Really?
I don't remember. But
I'm not surprised. I think I heard someone who did sneak off there.
Yeah.
I think we did have buddies for the field trip, and my buddy was Bill.
Bill Nye?
No, the black.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He left because he got sick. So they moved our stuff, and I didn't know that. So
the lockers. Yeah.
For an hour, I was trying to look for our
stuff. I remember I got,
and it was under a random chair that I didn't know about.
I remember I got into a fucking argument over a Minion plushie.
With who? Guy with a C?
No, guy with an N.
Guy with an N.
He was in like the smaller classes with us. He was one of those guys that looked like really like he like could kill you with like a single punch.
Can you send me his name on Discord?
Yeah. Live Matt reaction again.
Yeah, because like obviously this means nothing to you guys.
He disappeared in high school too.
Really?
But yeah, he was like he would talk about
Wait, does his last name begin with C?
a B.
Oh, B. Fuck, I don't know then. Because I remember...
Check. You can check.
Him!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He called Bill like a fucking dumbass or something.
I thought it was about to get really dark and he called him like a slur.
No. He called him stupid though.
No, he was like probably one of the scariest kids in the school.
Yeah. I think I saw him on social media randomly.
Yeah, I do too.
And I think he joined the army.
Yeah, I know people I know a guy we went to grade school with is in the military.
Yeah.
But I remember because I remember he said the twins, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the But I remember so like when he was in our math class that he was like fucking obnoxious. I'm just thinking to myself like, man, are you really gonna handle the military if you can't even like do like math work?
I remember one of the English class I had with him, like he got so flustered and he slammed something and he walked out of the room. Like without any words being spoken.
Yeah.
It was bizarre. And oh my god, one time, I think it was 7th grade, he got mad at me.
Yeah. Because
I shoved him and he was like, "Don't fucking touch me again!" And like me and this kid were laughing at him.
And yeah, and his girlfriend's like they're like two pieces of pot because I was friends with his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I still have that twin on Snapchat, but on Facebook I had his girlfriend. I think she just added me in middle school or something. And I remember she posted something and I left a heart. Now, I want to remind you, there was nothing romantic. It wasn't even like a romantic. It wasn't even like a no. If it was like a selfie, I would understand concern. Yeah. It was just like a random like post of like
it's text. Like Instagram was just like, oh, I like that message, and then you heart it.
Yeah, but it was like, and then I shared it because that's what I do. Because I was like, that's a good post. It was like something about mental health and like stuff, and she unfriended me.
Oh.
I was like, really? Like seriously?
Okay.
Like over that? Like
yes.
Like
wait, this was on Snapchat?
No, Facebook.
Facebook.
I think I still have him. I'm gonna check. I don't know if he removed me. I know you removed me, bitch.
What? Who?
You removed me on Snapchat.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
I completely forgot.
Let me see if I still have him. Yeah, I still have him. I have him. I have guy with an S. The Greek dude.
I could just add you back right now.
Yeah.
What's your... Wait, no.
Yeah, don't... No, we'll do it off camera.
Actually, you can add me because my Snapchat name
It doesn't... That's not what it says. Because if I go to you... It says... It's not your Snapchat friend, but you can still chat with them.
Really? Wait. Right? And then... It would... I could easily just find you though, because sense. And then hi.
I know. I don't really. Yeah, people don't. I'm like. I mean, I do have a couple people. I don't have like our whole like graduating.
Do you just get this on Snapchat?
Oh, check right now.
Yeah, I sent you a message.
Sometimes the notifications doesn't. Yep, we got it.
Cool.
Then added me.
I don't know why I unadded you. I think I was just going through people that just. Because, like, on Discord, we just talked there.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have, like, our entire graduating class. I have some.
I don't know. I don't follow a lot of our class because I have a fear of, like, following people and then not following me back. That's happened, like, twice.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I've, like, done friend requests, too, and then they don't, respond to them.
That's whatever.
Like, okay.
They live in high school.
Yeah, they peaked and they still think they peaked.
Yeah.
You know what the funny thing about guy with the C is? I almost just name dropped him, but I stopped myself.
The funny thing is, his name has been name dropped before.
Okay, but
on the channel.
You know what the funny thing with him is that he it's like he never aged.
He never aged at all.
Yeah, he like looks the same from grade school to high school.
He just got bigger.
Yeah, he just got taller. That's it.
It's like he was posted. you take his pic from elementary school, put it in
with his
fucking
senior
paint,
photo,
put it in paint, and you skew the image bigger. That's what he looked like in high school.
Yeah,
literally, he did not age.
For real.
So fucking funny. So funny. Who else was in fucking grade school? Oh yeah. Fucking
one of the guys we went to grade school with is married. I don't know if I said that when he was a kid.
really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know, right?
Jesus. Well, what does his name start with?
S.
Fuck.
I might have said it, but
is it who I'm thinking of? Does his last name begin with a T?
Yes.
Fuck, it's him.
Yes, it's him.
Shit.
He hung out with the twins all the time.
Yeah, it was him. Dude, the group we had.
Yeah, he's married. I can fucking show you.
Good for him. I don't think he liked me.
I don't think I think he just tolerated me, but
I mean, we were good friends in elementary school, but middle school, he kind of got sick of me.
That's what happens with middle school.
Yeah. Because I remember, like, in the last day of 8th grade, me, him, and his best friend at the time, who's a photographer now, you probably know who I'm talking about. His name begins with a T.
I might.
And his last name started with a P. He reminded me of
Ian from Smosh?
Yeah.
He tried to hit up the girl I like.
Really?
Yeah, she told me, and I was like, what? I'm like, my God.
You cannot compete with
the
Ian
one I'm
from
trying
Smosh.
to get us to get to join the channel. He hit her up, and she told me, and I'm like, what?
Oh my God, no, it makes sense. Because, like, we shared a class, and remember that emo kid?
Which one? We had emo kids for it.
His last name began with a D. It sounded like Booga.
Trying to remember.
I don't know how else to describe him.
Like, how emo are we talking here?
Like, he wore, like, literal emo shit and dyed his hair black and cut it in, like, a pixie cut and walked around all pissed.
Were girls, like, really...
Wait, his first name begins with a J.
Shit.
And ended with sh.
A what?
Ended with sh.
Oh.
Point is...
That is a very emo name.
Yeah. Guy with a T and guy with a J, they were friends, and we shared a class in 10th grade or 11th grade with the girl who you're trying to get to join the channel. And I think the guy with the emo guy was... I think they were maybe want to be in a romantic thing together because they were vibing in that class.
Okay. I was in a class with her too. I remember when, like, I've been, like, on and off with her, like, and like liking her and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I remember I tried to get with her. I tried to talk to her.
Wait, does she know this, by the way, that you like?
I don't know if she. Yeah, I literally, like, talked to her in person and confessed everything.
Right. I was like, wait, you're mentioning this on the channel.
Yeah. So yeah, she's always known, but yeah. I remember texting her on Instagram, and she was like, no, I'm going to college. We can't. You're like a sophomore. Like, you're going into junior year, but I'm going to college, and, like, it won't work.
Yeah, that would also be kind of weird.
That's what I remember. Then then I went off, and then, like, a few years ago I went back on, and then it's friend zone, but that was I was, like, too scared to say anything, so I was just like, okay, I get it, like. But then recently, so this is what happened. I've said this before, like, I like multiple people at the same time. Yeah. It's just, I know it's weird, but it's like,
I'm kind of like that to an extent.
But it's just like, because it's, like, harder, like, but it's like, if you want to pursue me, then I'll forget the others. Yeah. But I was liking one of my, well, she doesn't consider me her best friend anymore, but you probably know who I'm referring to by saying that. But her childhood, and I mean, like, literal childhood best friend. Like, she's known since she was, like, a child. She's, like, I think a couple years younger than me. Like, not too young, but, like, she's like, I think she's in her 20s. But, she was starting to, like, when I was posting pictures of myself, she started to like them. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's weird. And then I remember I posted about me going to the horror convention. She wrote like, "Oh my OMG, that's so cool." And I'm like, okay. And I don't want to just message my, friend just being like, "Hey, by the way, is your childhood best friend like me?"
Yeah.
The thing with her is that she does live in another state, but it's not like too far out. Like she's been up here before many times. So
is it the one with the glasses or the one with the red hair?
Red hair. Red hair.
Okay.
Yeah. I think AJ tried to get with her too, lady. Yeah. So I was like trying to muster up the courage to like ask, but then I saw girl, the other one, and I saw like I saw that she was like single again, and then and I just saw like her picture, and I was like, and I was just like, and I was kind of upset with her because I was like, this happened last year where I was talking to my friend, and I was like,
yeah,
I think I'm interested in her again, like what should I do?
Yeah.
And then she was like, oh, I don't think she's into anyone right now, like just don't do it. And I was like, okay. And then like literally a couple weeks later she got a new boyfriend, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
yeah.
But I saw a picture of posted herself, and I was like, I fell back, and I'm like, fuck. But I added her back on Snapchat. I started talking to her. We started talking, and I planned for us to hang out, and then I was like, we did this grand plan of like, it wasn't like a date or anything, but I put in the effort that it was like a date.
Mm-hmm.
So I like, dressed nice.
Just
like,
as a little good, just in case.
Yeah.
I do that kind of.
We saw, like I said, we saw Violent Night.
Mm-hmm.
Really good movie. And there was a certain song on the radio that was playing that literally gave me the strength to like tell her everything. It was "Still Into You" by Paramore, if you know that song.
That makes sense why you would tell her that with that song playing.
I didn't tell. Okay, so none of us drive, so my grandparents brought me. Mm-hmm. So I talked to her outside her house, like literally inside her garage.
Romantic place.
Yeah. I talked to her. I tried to tell her everything, and she said no. She's just, it wasn't like a me thing. What made me like happy was it wasn't like
awkward.
Me. No, like it wasn't like a me, like I don't like you or anything. It was just she wasn't ready.
Yeah.
But and then we started texting when she got home, and she just told me flat out like, I only like you as a friend. I don't want to date right now, and I respect that, and because I understand, and I said, if you're ready, I'll be here.
Yeah.
But she just wrote okay, but not like full out, just the O and the K. So I don't think it'll work.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate that she did tell me some personal things that made me like very confident with myself, that like she was able to come forward with some stuff for me and confide in me. So I take that as just, although it's like I did get rejected, I'm kind of glad that some good came out of it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait a bit. I'm gonna wait a week or two, just so I can get all of it out. Then just be friends with her.
Yeah.
So if she's listening to this, like somehow, like,
Yeah. You know who you are.
Yeah.
Shut fuck.
I will try her friend.
Yeah.
I don't want it to seem like I'm just like jumping, like moving on quickly. I just want to take the time to like just clear everything before I just try again.
And it's just life.
Yeah.
I told you about the girl from Hollister that which is also very bad. That I was like, hey, what's your Instagram? And then she's like, she hesitated for like a day to give it to me, and then I messaged her like a picture of Gup, and then she just didn't respond. I was like, oh, that's cool, but then I took it as a hint, like, this wouldn't work out, cause like, she did send me, like, give me her Instagram, but like whatever, if she doesn't want to talk, whatever, and then I move on. I'm forced to move on because like it wasn't meant to be,
Yeah, I mean,
nothing I can do about it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it would be great if she joined the channel.
Yeah.
I think because she plays games and stuff.
I think
she literally bragged to me that she has a PS5 and an Xbox Series X. Because I'm like, what?
Damn.
I'm like, I'm sorry. But yeah, so you know, maybe I do just like her as a friend now.
Yeah. Because like, if you think about it, a relationship with someone would be nice. I feel the same way. However, is ruining a possible good friendship for love worth it?
Yeah, because especially if it's only what you're feeling. And if it's only for you, it's just that's why I said like I never wanted to get like I've had times where I liked my best friend, but like I've told you this like a lot, but it's like I never wanted to put my own wants first.
We have very similar views on this subject. We're just like, if the time comes, then yes, I will, be in a relationship with this person. But until then, the friendship.
I'd rather have it be a mutual thing and not like just me like thing.
Yeah.
Because that's like I said, I don't want to throw a friendship away over my own wants.
Exactly. I'd rather have them be more willing to. Actually, I'd rather have both of us be ready. And have them be like, "Hey, do you want to do this?" Since you asked.
Yeah, because that's probably another reason why I'm drawn off to is now that she wasn't ready for me, even though I've told her like, I'm not gonna hurt you or anything. Like, I'm not like them. Yeah, I know that's a very cringe thing to say, but it's like
very nice guy thing to say.
Yeah, but it was like, I was very speaking general because I know her experiences and I know like with relationships that she's like, she does have. Like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, we don't want to say her business.
Yeah, but it's just, just being in a relationship is just very uncomfortable for her.
Yeah.
That she doesn't want anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And she's trying to, and she, like, I did, like, tell her, like, how she's like, and that is, like, some of the issues that I told her, like, I was upset about. She said that she understands they are issues and that she's trying to work on that.
Yeah.
So
I'm the same way. I don't think I'm at all ready for a relationship, so I see where you both are coming from in this situation as a equal viewer. But obviously, it'd be whatever. Because at the end of the day, you are both very good friends, and that should be the most important.
Yeah, and like I said many times on the podcast, like I do have a female best friend, and like literally everything, like it's just like. I still get all those feelings and reactions, but it's just not romantic.
I do as well. I can say this because the person who I'm going to talk about doesn't watch this channel or even my main channel anymore, but it's weird because, like, I still get those same, like, kind of feelings, like, memory feelings where we're just like, fuck, I kind of miss being with them. Mm-hmm. And it was kind of the first kind of girlfriend I had. Because we follow each other on Instagram and talk like once a year. Mm-hmm. But like I'm just like, damn. I know I can't pursue that again because like it just wouldn't work. But like I do have thoughts of like, damn, what would it be like if it worked out?
Yeah.
And I'm just like I have to live with like a what if situation like always because like there's nothing I can do. I just have to live with it and find someone else randomly somewhere.
Yeah.
So that's just how life be. It's not always going to work out. Eventually, for both of us and anyone watching this and the people we're talking about, they will find someone else and they will live peacefully with them. And that is not saying, there isn't a timeline where you guys don't do anything. And I'm not trying to throw you under the bus or make the girl you're talking about feel awkward. I'm just saying in general. There's a whole bunch of possibilities, and whatever one happens. It's just life. There's multiple paths that can happen, and it's just unfortunate because we both live in a timeline where we both have bad
we also
paths.
both live in an era where a lot of the girls are very toxic.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. I know. Yeah. Yes.
That's just it too.
Yeah.
That's what my best friend used to say. She's like, if you just get out there. Like, she's just like, where you're in is just a very bad place to date.
Yeah.
And you know what? I kind of agree.
Yeah, I kind of.
Yeah, all the girls we went to high school with were pretty toxic.
Pretty mid.
Except my former best friend and the best friend I have now. Those are like the only good ones. There's a couple others too, but I haven't like talked to them in like so long. It's just a weird thing that I've always just majority had female friends, and everyone's just so like I don't know. Everyone's just like everyone always asks me like how or anything. It's just like I don't know how.
Yeah,
it just happens.
It just happens.
Like literally, I literally multiple classes in high school. I just sat with girls and like, yeah,
because it just happens, you know.
Yeah, and like it's still like, I still think like, for me, it's like I don't like platonic relationships between male and females are just not normalized, even though they should be.
Yeah,
there's just such this stigma around it that.
When are they gonna fuck?
Yeah.
They just made each other 5 seconds ago. Calm down.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't understand. I do not like it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. So yeah, it's always like, and what it's like, with when you have a female friend, it's just like, when you're a guy, it's just like, they will. If they get a boyfriend, they're just gonna stop talking to you.
Yeah.
Even though they know your intentions were platonic. It's happened with me. With like my former best friend, she was talking to me again, then she gets a new boyfriend, who lives in the UK, and she left me on. Took her a couple of weeks, like a month, to leave me on red. Like fucking crazy.
Yeah, it happens. Bitches be.
That's why I said like it would be awkward for me to ask.
Yeah.
Like, hey, by the way, does your friend like me? Does your literal childhood best friend like me?
Yeah, that's something you don't ask.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Yeah.
We can say this because like we're like 2 decades removed almost from elementary school, but. The girl with the glasses, the older best friend.
Of who?
Her name began with the V.
Yeah.
I
don't know if you were referring to me. That's why I was just like.
Yeah, no, you're
okay.
Old best friend.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, I don't know what your relationship back in elementary school was back then.
We were close back then.
Yeah, I always denied this, but like I don't know how she felt either, but like I also had like
you had that suspicion. You had that suspicion
for what?
What were you trying to say? I know. I'll just let you continue.
It's so weird because like what was your view on her in elementary school?
I was so out of it in elementary. I'm like, I don't know.
Did you feel like close friends?
Yeah.
Okay, because I had a little crush on her back then.
It's okay.
I don't know why I felt the need to be like, oh, it's a big thing.
Dude, I did too. Like, what do you? I remember like, it was, like I said like many times. There was an on and off thing. Sometimes it would just be like, she posts a picture of herself, and I'm just like gushing, and I'm just like. Yeah. Yeah.
I stopped liking her in like elementary, like 5th grade or something like that. Because like obviously we went to middle school and there were like tons more people there.
Yeah, like in middle school. I remember I didn't talk to her much in middle school, but we were still like talking and stuff, but not like as much. And then she was like going through like that emo phase and stuff, and like my parents were like very questionable about her, because I remember either in high school, like early high school, she went to like a dance in a suit, and my parents were trying to say like, oh my god, is she lesbian? Like, oh my god, like, and I'm like, I don't know, like,
gay? Jake, is she gay?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was like she. Okay, I actually, because of like that, is they gay? I have a funny story about that. Sophomore year, So this is probably I told this story to her, so she knows. So do you remember this was like 2016? So when do you remember when Keemstar was huge?
Yeah.
2016 Leafy. So this is So you remember when his dick pic got leaked?
Leafy's?
Yeah, his dick.
Vaguely.
Okay, so at the time I was sub to drama alert. Turn on post notifications, that kind of. So I left my phone to charge. I was using the computer in the dining room. My parents see this notification and it just said Leafy dick. So my parents come up to me and they're like, "Are you gay?" And my dad's like, "What the fuck is a leafy dick?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not gay." And I didn't want to explain the context. Like, no, that's the YouTuber. His name's Leafy. His dick pic got leaked.
There's really no win from that situation.
Yeah, there is.
It's just someone's dick pic got leaked, and I'm subscribed to a channel that's gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, what did you say?
That's why I just said I wasn't gay, and then my mom's like, it's totally okay if you're gay. And my dad's like, no, it's not. Yeah, for real.
For real? Oh no. Fuck.
I'm like, no, I'm not gay.
Oh my god. Fuck. That's such an awkward situation.
Yeah.
When did this happen? Oh yeah,
2016.
Yeah, 2016. I forgot completely for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, because that's when I liked Lee. Me and that best friend. We both liked Leafy.
Yeah, I vibed with Leafy for like the first year, and then he got really annoying after that.
For real.
And then I vibed with Keemstar in like 2016, and then he also got really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
He subtweeted me once.
Oh my god.
Wait, no, he quoted me, I mean.
Oh.
Yeah. I wish Keemstar subtweeted me.
Wish Keemstars. I haven't heard that name in so long. I don't know if it's just I've been like out of like the YouTube drama loop. Or it's just he just like been quiet for like a long time.
No, he's still very annoying. I've heard about him every so often.
I just haven't heard about him like so long, and just like I don't remember the last thing I heard about him was. There was something.
I don't know if the tweet was fake, but he went on a whole thread about like, if you remember 9/11, I don't want to date you.
Oh yeah, that's okay. I think that's the last time I do remember that he was seeing someone who was like very like young,
like his daughter's age.
Yeah, I think like no, not like
a little
early 20s. I think.
Yeah.
Everyone was making a big deal about it. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe he's seeing someone. Like, dude, like he's a rich dude in his 40s. Like she probably wants a sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Like, no shit.
Which, like, I know it's legal, but I hate that shit. I wish people would just date people their own age.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Like I said, like 2 years. That's the young I'll go. I know there's like 3 years, but for me 2.
Yeah.
It's just for me.
I think right now for me, it's like, yeah, also like 2 or 3. If I really like this, like a person, then maybe 4, but that's about it.
Yeah, 4. With our age, just 4 is just a little questionable.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna have to wait like another decade before I get kind of
maybe in like our late 20s, it'll be like, yeah, that 4 would be okay. But for like right now, just...
By the way, if I'm starting to somewhat get there, but if I'm really desperate enough, I might go for like not someone younger, but someone older, just a bit.
Oh, I'm all about that.
Yeah.
I'm all about that.
I think the absolute highest I will go is probably like 30, and that's about it.
30?
Yeah. Not anything over 30.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd be all for dating someone older than me. I'd be all up.
I haven't had that experience yet.
I haven't had any, so.
Yeah, I've only dated people younger than me and consecutively younger than the last person I dated. Like both these of the people I dated were 1999 and then 2000 and then 2001. And I'm like, yeah, that's I can't be doing this. I don't want to have a case eventually, so I had to stop.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna mute this for a bit, but I'm gonna share Jake's reaction. So yeah, are you younger? But obviously, like, yeah, that probably isn't gonna happen.
I mean, I know you said before that your age gap was kind of...
It was.
But now are you, like, all for it?
Because, like, I don't want to say her age, but obviously she's, like, a little bit closer to 20. I would date a 20-year-old.
Yeah, I would.
I would date a 20-year-old.
Then after that's just too young.
I wouldn't date a 19-year-old, but I would date a 20-year-old.
I wouldn't either. It's more of just a maturity, just from my end. That's why I prefer older. It's just a maturity thing.
Yeah,
I don't want someone younger.
I don't mind someone younger as
like
long as
I said, like just
young.
2 years is fine for me. I don't.
Yeah.
3, 3 I just can't do. It's just I just don't like that. I wouldn't be drawn to someone who's like 3 years younger than me.
Yeah.
Just with like 20 is like fine for me.
And
20 or above, I'm fine with.
Obviously, in a year, I'm not going to be into 20-year-olds anymore.
Yeah, next, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me. Next, when I turn 23, it's going to be, but you need to be old enough to drink now.
Yeah. If you cannot drink, I don't like it.
If you cannot buy beer, then you can't.
Yeah.
And that's pushing it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like that, though.
Yeah, but you know, when you're talking about former best friend, she's only like a couple months older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just our general age group, I would date.
Yeah.
But
this is like we said, it's just, we live in a very toxic
Yes,
place.
we do. We live in a toxic...
They're all very, like...
We live in the middle of Boston and New York.
Yeah, and just the dating scene in general has just gotten so bad. Like, it's like awful.
Someone told me to join a dating app, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do that.
Hell no. Depends which one.
Yeah.
Like I said, like the guy we talk about a lot on this channel, he found love on a Bumble. I think it was
like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that he found love on. So I mean, but like I said, I just don't trust the apps and stuff.
I don't either.
It's just Tinder just seems like just people want to fuck.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do Tinder at all.
I don't. Yeah, it's just.
I don't want to put myself out there like that.
Yeah, I don't.
It seems.
I know, like Facebook has a dating thing too, and I'm like, do you want to date? And I'm like, do you want to have like a dating like profile? I'm like, no, thank you.
It just seems like, what's the word I used earlier? Like fucking last resort, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather just find someone randomly and somehow form a relationship based off that.
Yeah.
I don't want that, fake shit. Because, like, obviously, if you're on a dating site, it's artificial because, like, you mean to find someone like that. You don't earn it, Like, you already are, like, interested in a person, obviously, but, like, for me, it's better, like, if you accidentally fall in love with someone. And even have like an arc.
I love how we're facing this way, like we're like smoking a joint, and just having these realizations.
We're facing the wall.
Yeah.
Like a fucking talk. But yeah, I even have this weird thing where like if we're enemies and then we turn into like lovers, I like that as well.
the
enemy to lover arc. Yeah, I like that.
I remember seeing a post like that. It's like, can you stop with the enemies to lovers arc? And I was like, no.
No. Yeah. I will do that and you cannot stop me. I have a little bit of part of me that just wants to fight some random girl I find attractive, and then 5 years from now we're just dating.
We're happily married.
We have 5 children.
How'd you guys meet at a fight club?
We met at a Denny's.
Denny's?
We're at a concert.
We're at the Waffle House.
Yeah. Metal band was playing, and we accidentally hit each other.
Yeah.
See, so not domestic abuse, but we hit each other already. Healthy.
Yeah.
Very healthy. We got the hate out of the way.
Yeah.
These past podcasts have been just drenched with absurd shit that we
in
talked
school.
about. Yeah.
That just shows that we're just so not over school that we just miss it so much.
Yeah, I kind of miss it, honestly, a lot. Because, like, I had so much more freedom back then, you know?
I saw this meme that I just was like, I was like, how do they know? And it was like, it's like, your brain is like, hey, I know you're stressed out, so do you want to have a dream that you're back in high school, or do you have one that all your teeth fall out?
I have lots of school dreams.
I have
whether it's
all
elementary
the
school.
I know it, but no, the pattern is that for me in the dreams is just me just re-enlisting.
Yeah.
To go back to high school.
I want to go back there again. I'm 30, but whatever.
It's called college.
No.
I don't even want to, like, honestly.
I might go to college.
Yeah,
I don't know yet.
There's nothing really, like... It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird because with me being, like, disabled and stuff, it's just... I've always, like, had to rely on my parents making decisions for me.
Yeah.
And so when they come to, like, do you want to go to college and stuff, it's just, like, I have no idea what I want because for, like, most of my... Like, the majority of my life, I've not been able to, like, decide for myself what I want.
I was also kind of like that.
So it's just rough, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way nowadays. Making decisions is very tough. It's a very tough awakening.
Yeah.
But we're getting through it. We're still learning the ways of life. And I'm still terrible at it, but, you know, it'd be whatever. We'd be getting through it. Somehow.
Yeah, I just...
Barely.
Yeah. Just be like... I just see all, like, the guys, people who graduating college, and it's just like, yeah, cut back to me just sitting alone at home, just watching the Santa Claus trilogy.
Or just me down here recording fucking Minecraft videos for like 2 people to watch. Bro, I'm literally a 23-year-old recording Minecraft Let's Plays that are unedited. Nobody's gonna watch them.
Me just watching movies from the early 2000s to feel some sort of nostalgia that you missed the good old days.
I'm in the worst era of my life.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn.
Damn.
There's only uphill from here, somehow. If I can get there. It cannot get worse than this, and it proceeds to get worse than this. That's what I've been saying for the last couple of years.
Yeah, it's just the pandemic, really.
Yeah.
Like... It's just that the pandemic just made it, like, spike. Like, just...
Yeah. I was going in a good direction. I got a job before the pandemic started. I was gonna have a happy relationship. But then obviously, that didn't work out. Nothing worked out afterwards. It was just so fun. It was very fun. So I thank the Chinese for fucking my life up. This is why I'm racist. Bing bong ching chong. Hit me with my ding dong. Right? Jake, I don't want to be the... I don't want to...
No.
Please agree with me. They don't know what you look like. You can get...
I'm just gonna add this. Someone we went to high school with, he posted this really fucking cringy meme because I'm bringing this up because it's about China, but he's like, man, everyone's saying that the Chinese protests are so heroic, but if we protest about the protection of gun laws, it's not seen as okay. It's like, oh, okay. You probably know who I'm talking...
What's the first name?
D. Last name B. Everyone thought he was the coolest kid ever.
Oh, the SoundCloud rapper?
No.
Fuck. You need to send his name to me on Discord again.
Live Matt reaction again.
Yeah. Cause like...
You probably... No, you know him.
I would probably know him, but like, I can't go based off initials like you can. Oh my god.
Yeah!
Jesus. Yeah, he seemed kind of cringe at times.
Yeah, he's very... I don't know, he seems very right-wing to me.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I know. He had that energy in high school, too.
Yeah. Even though he was like... He's not a bad person to me. I don't dislike him.
Yeah, everyone thinks he's like cool, though.
But like,
everyone thought he was not the best.
because he had long Jesus hair.
I think he cut it.
He did in 12th grade.
Yeah, he did.
Like, I wasn't friends with him until high school. I mean, until 12th grade, maybe 11th grade. Mm-hmm. So, like, I was just, like, at the end of the hype train for him.
Yeah, the hype train for him.
But, like, I don't know. He was funny, but, like, I don't understand why everyone thought he was like that. He isn't him.
Him and guy with a W and ending with an H, they just thought those two were, like, the fucking...
You're gonna have to send his name to me as well.
Oh, my God. Come on, man.
Dude.
You know
I know... I know people by name, but, like, I cannot go based off, like, 2 letters.
Live Matt reaction once again. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought everyone thought he was the shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they led the senior prank, so they were...
They did the ducks.
Yeah. I still have mine. I think I still have mine.
Mine got taken away before I even left the school.
Yeah, I saw...
Because everyone took the squeaker out and, like...
Yeah, I remember!
Remember the math class we had together?
Yeah.
Everyone had one and it belonged into it. And then when the teacher... When Mr. Toy Story turned around...
Mr. Toy Story!
Everyone put them away. Gone. Down to smithereens.
Yeah, because I didn't fucking use mine.
Yeah.
I was being smart.
I probably still have one at that point. I probably got taken. He took E in that class.
You took Ian from Small Shell?
Yeah. Was he in that class?
No.
Really?
I don't think so. I'm trying to remember.
I feel like he might have been. Actually, no, I don't think he was. Because that was a special ed type class. I think it was a smart person. Smarty. Because remember, that class didn't have the, smartest people.
Yeah, I was there.
I was there as well.
Yeah.
We're both fucking very retarded.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's not good for a class.
No.
Like, if we had to take a class for the entire school to, like, graduate, it would not have gone well. How many people do you think passed the final in that class?
Dude, I exempted all my finals. I don't know if you
I think I just
did you go on that because we did that field trip and they're like, yeah, if you did the field trip, you'll be eligible to exempt your finals.
I still had to take it.
Because I remember him. I saw him my last day, but so I gotta remember. I did come back for a field trip.
Wait, no, I don't think I had to take it.
I came back. I know because I left the earliest you could, but I came back in like early June because I was going on. I still volunteered to go on a field trip, so that was like the last thing I did for school. But yeah, I remember I saw him. I was waiting for my ride, and I saw him. And he's like, I'll see you Monday. I'm like, no, you won't. I'll see you Monday for the final. I'm like, no, you won't.
No, fuck off, please.
Yeah, I left high school with like straight A's, man. Like I exempted all of them. I didn't have to do any of them. I'm fucking glad I didn't.
It was so fucking stressful.
Yeah, I think I remember too that we were like doing like this stuff for the final. I'm just sitting back like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this.
You absolutely carried me in that class. I owe you my first child for that class.
You're naming your first child after me.
Jake Jr., me Jake.
I know, because I remember you messaged me about like homework and shit.
Dude, I was so stressed. You were like the only person I could trust in that class. Along with the
I'm like, dog.
Russian.
I was like, dog. I did my homework during school. I don't know what. Like, you really gotta make me pull up the math book right now when I'm at home.
I was desperate as fuck.
Yeah, like I had an internship during my 5th period, so I had the third lunch because I had the internship. So I had an hour to just do my homework.
Yeah.
So I rarely did homework at my actual house.
Yeah. I had to do this a couple of times.
Yeah. It was like too complicated or something. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
And since I had that math class right after that, I would just study the shit during that period too. And it was a very easy internship too, because it was like I was doing like the computer help, so it was mainly me just like watching like YouTube and stuff. Like I remember I pretty much binge watched Rick and Morty, like during that period.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I would have to do tasks and stuff, but it was like Not a lot, but like most of the time I would just be like doing homework or just like listening to music on YouTube or just doing whatever.
Yeah. That was such a just fucking weird time.
Yeah.
I want to see if the Russian type kid from that class wants to come on the channel at some point. Because we follow each other on Instagram recently.
Yeah.
And I asked if he was like Russian or Ukrainian, and he said neither. And I was like, what?
What are you?
Yeah, that's what I asked.
What are you?
What
like,
are you? What are you? If you're neither of the two big ones, then what are you? You know?
It's like something very obscure, like
Lithuanian. Like no one's.
He's Czechoslovakian. This like whole.
He actually might be. He might be Slovakian or something.
I
don't know what he is.
That's crazy.
Because he has a very uncommon name around here.
Yeah, and there's like another thing too. Okay, so this is what. So with my finals, I remember, one class I had, I checked my to check my grades online, and I saw like I had a D in the class. I'm like, what the hell? And it was like right before finals. I'm like, no, I'm not coming back. I'm not going back to school. I'm not going back. So I don't know if I messaged my teacher just being like, what's up? But yeah, it got fixed back to an A because there was like stuff where it's like it wasn't like an actual like class. It was more just like we talked and stuff. So I still miss a lot of the kids that were in that class because I was like, we were becoming like good friends.
Yeah.
But so it was like, why are you penalizing me when like everyone was like doing the same thing? Because it was like we had like a task to do, but we were just so like as soon as we get there, we would just start talking like right away. So so it was like, did you like give everyone a D? Like what's going on? But I'm very fortunate enough to they put me back in the A. I didn't have to come back for any of the finals, and I'm friends with her on Facebook. I'm friends with that teacher on Facebook. So yeah. So
I remember English class.
Yeah, she's very close with my former best friend, and I was friends with her on Facebook too. And then she unfriended me, and I'm still suspicious if she said something because I wasn't like talking to her or something, right? So that's why, and I just don't want to re-add her or anything because I don't want to make it like weird. You know what I mean?
Teacher.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you remove someone, and if they removed you, then it was probably for a reason.
Yeah.
You don't want to like just ping it back like, oh hey. Like,
yeah, you never do that. You just leave it as it is, and it's unfortunate.
I know it's so weird too. It's just like I like someone just unfriends me. It's just like for like the like. No, you know what? Like there needs to be a reason now. Like when you like cancel something, like a subscription or something, it's just like please state the reason. I want that now.
Why are you unfollowing?
Yeah, why are you unfriending me?
Required.
Yeah, required.
And there just cannot be a period.
Yeah. It needs to be like a certain length of words.
Yeah, you need to write 12 coherent sentences. 12 reasons.
I remember that. I remember some girl we went to high school with. She was in the friend group that my best friend is in, and she unfriended me just out of like nowhere. But I did add her back, and she added me back. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was very weird because I do have a story though. I know this video is probably fucking long as shit, but I do have a story. So, do you remember when when the George Floyd shit was happening? A girl we went to high school with went fucking ballistic.
Oh.
Like, very, like, right-wing ballistic.
Fuck.
So everyone was just dogging on her in, like, comments. I remember reading it. Like, a guy we talked about on the channel, he was, like, involved. And they were like, I remember he was like, bitch, you sell, like, $2, like, fucking white girl shit. And I was, like, flooring.
School was just...
And she just... Her? No, and then she unfriended everyone. She unfriended me. I think she got roasted like so bad that she unfriended everyone, and then she added me back, and I'm like, okay,
cool.
Yeah, I'll message you. Her
that's just wow. We went to a lot of.
That was fucking crazy. Everyone was like, because what? Okay, this is what happened. They she said something, and then someone posted receipts of her saying the N-word on Twitter.
Whoa.
Yeah. If you don't, who she was like kind of short.
She had a big forehead?
Yeah.
I think she was making, in a New York field trip, she was making fun of a gay couple, so I expect...
Oh my god, yeah, okay, then this makes sense then. But yeah, she was like going like and then everyone was like, I don't know what happened, but she started something, and then probably said something about the George Floyd thing, and then everyone just being like, and I remember seeing the screenshot of her tweet of her like saying like the N word, and it was like, and they were like, "This you?" Yeah.
Wow.
I think she was like quoting a song or something.
You don't do that still.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember, but it was like
Jesus.
fucking crazy. Like guy with an E who we talked about on this channel, he went at her. Like I said, I don't remember exactly what the comments were. I shouldn't have screenshotted it, but because it was crazy. Like they were like
fucking out of school drama after high school.
It was like he was like, bitch, you sell like $5 bath bombs. Like you're just a basic white girl. Like damn.
Go drink some Starbucks. Go yell at an underage, not underage, an underpaid employee.
Like yo, it was fucking crazy. Everyone was just going after her. It was fucking nuts.
Like everyone.
I just said, yeah.
Fuck.
Even like people who were like grades ahead of us were going at her too.
Wow.
That I had added. They were like they were like.
Was this on Twitter?
This was on Facebook.
Facebook.
But they took screenshots from Twitter. So
I see. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have known about this then because I'm not on Facebook.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, and then I think she just deleted her account. Like got rid of everyone, deleted her account. Then she made a new one, then added us, and then I think everything's all good now. But
hopefully,
yeah, I still don't like her vibe though.
Yeah, hopefully she has somehow gone. I probably doubt she has though.
I don't think so because I remember seeing stuff that she put. She was posting a lot of Trump stuff, so I don't think so.
It depends on what it was.
I'm gonna check right now.
Because I know the belief is that
right
if you
now.
support Trump, you're racist, but I don't agree with that. You know, but yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna check right now.
I did expect that from her. She had that look that was just like, yeah, she's like a fucking fat chihuahua. You know, with a big ass forehead. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm like looking at her page and seeing like pictures. She's like not even like that, like all that. I should say.
Yeah. Like honestly.
Yeah, I don't think anything recently, but I do recall that she was posting some Trump stuff. Yeah, she like added everyone back. That was wild.
I just searched her name on Twitter and I found her.
Oh my god. Dude,
she looks like a fucking Southern girl. Like
a
basic Southern girl, dude.
Yep. I know.
Fucking wow, she retweets black people and their tweets. Life isn't fucking easy.
Are you just gonna read out her tweets on the fucking podcast?
This broke my wallet, but at least I had fun.
Oh my god. Oh.
Oversized shirts are comfy as fuck. And
if you go on her profile picture, like there's like no, if she like left everything like blank
on
like,
her Facebook.
Yeah, there's like doesn't say like where she lives, where she's from, she's in a relationship, like that kind of like it's all just blank.
She has more tweets than me somehow.
Oh my god.
She has 10. How do you
1,000?
10. No, not 1,000. 100. Wait, how do I even say this number? 110,000 tweets.
What?
Yeah, so that's one.
Is it like an older account?
It says she joined in 2013.
Okay, then those tweets are probably there if you dig.
Yeah.
They probably are still there.
Hang on. Live on air? I'm literally typing the N-word right now.
Oh my.
Myself. No N-word, but N-word with a A?
You found them? You found them? What? Is it song lyrics? Oh my god. Yeah, I think those are the tweets that...
Fuck these other N-words. I'll be right by your side till 2005 by, I presume, Childish Gambino.
Yeah, that's what I remember. Yeah, I remember it was like a song lyric.
Fuck.
Is that the only one? Wow, she didn't even delete them and she got...
Yeah, wow. That was 2014, by the way.
Yeah. Still, if you're still being an asshole, especially during like a situation like George Floyd, then yeah, there's a pattern.
Okay, this isn't right either. I wanted to look at this tweet by this girl. I presume it's a girl. She also says the N-word. And then you tell me if she isn't white.
She's lighter than me.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know either, but like...
You know, what's the
still,
name? This is just the most bonkers podcast.
Her name is Renee.
No, okay, you didn't have to fucking name drop it, but...
Well, like...
I'll see if I'll see if she has a Facebook, and I'll just... Can I see the...
Hang on. Let me...
Does she have...
Fuck, what is it?
Is it some of the W?
No. It's this.
Yeah, that's
we don't know this girl either, so like, who cares? She isn't gonna ever watch this. No one's even gonna make it this far. And also, she hasn't tweeted since like 2017, I think.
Okay, I might have found her. I think she's married now.
Really?
Oh wait! Holy shit!
What?
Okay, holy shit. So she was just the girl we were just talking about, the N-word. She was posting about her being like the bridesmaid on a wedding day. That's her.
Really?
Yeah. Because
wow.
now I'm on her page, and I see her tagged in a post about a wedding.
Really?
Holy shit!
Wow. They're both N-word buddies.
The N-word buddies. Yeah, she has 2 mutual friends. Who's the other one? Okay, that's not surprising.
Who?
I don't remember. He was nice to me because we had that class.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's insane. Holy shit.
How I just found
because I looked up that name and then I saw like the top one. I was like, oh wait, because her last name changed. So I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, that's fucking crazy. We're just gonna.
This is like our town slander episode.
Yeah. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, I guess.
What else can we make fun of?
I don't know.
Yeah, but I like that. Like that was just that was like the craziest like drama post high school I saw.
Yeah. Probably.
I don't think I said any. Okay, there was another one too. There was I don't know if you know. This was going on a year or two ago. Mm-hmm. So there was a dude we went to. I don't remember him, but he has he has a very infamous name. I think he was older than us, but I knew a lot of people that knew him.
You're gonna have to say his name to me.
He was notorious for dressing in drag.
Drag.
God. But he was caught doing not so nice things to girls, like very like gross things he would post on like his Instagrams, and everyone just went ballistic. And then, but what was crazy is someone we went to school with, like I think middle school, because I don't remember seeing her because she moved in high school. She was trying to defend him, and I'm like, no, he R-word her. No, I still have him like when you do quick add on Snapchat, if you know, like I still see him. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking add you, you fucking piece of shit. I'll show you if he's on here.
Nah, yeah, like fuck that. Fuck that to hell.
And everyone was going nuts. That was another thing. Everyone was just going fucking ballistic. And I don't want to search for him either, because that's... that guy with the C. Okay, I found him.
Guy...
White hair.
White...
Yeah, that's what everyone called him.
Big?
So it was like... I don't know who he was, but...
Jeff.
Yeah. And then, like, we have... Like, our town, we have, like, a kind of... I don't know if you know this, but there's, like, a guy in our town who's kind of, like... I call him like the Alex Jones of our town because he has a news site and he did a report about this, and like it just got so chaotic. Like it was crazy. I don't remember how long ago this was. This might have been a year or two ago, but this was like he was doing some really disgusting shit to girls, young girls, and it's just like it was fucking crazy. I'm glad I didn't see any of this footage. I'm glad I didn't because I probably would have thrown up and then gone into a fucking rage. But
yeah, I'm not. I don't tolerate any of that shit either.
Like, he was like notorious for like while girls were like drunk or like where they could not consent to like anything. And of course, so it was like people just jumped to the assumption that he dressed in drag. He was trying to that classic like transphobic like stereotype of like trans women, you know?
Yeah.
Just they're just trying to prey on women and stuff. So that's what everyone just jumped to. I don't know if that's what their intentions were, but it was fucked up. I could not believe she was trying to defend this girl we went to middle school with, trying to defend him. Like, oh, I know him. You're not like me. I've had trauma. I'm like no, like he did bad things. I remember we got into a fucking me and my former best friend and her were just jumping on her. And then like another person, like it was like it was crazy. So that's like the only two dramas I can think of like post high school.
I can't think of any dramas in general because I didn't give a shit
in
after
high
school.
I don't think I can think of anything that happened in high school either because I was out of the loop for like a lot.
Yeah.
Of things.
Unless it was like something.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I didn't see any of them. I remember just coming in and just being like, what
I almost
the hell's going on?
fought Guy with a C. Because he was making sexual comments about one of my sisters. And
yeah, that was a big problem for you.
Yeah.
That was I felt bad.
Yeah. I remember going home one day and like just crying because I felt so bad for my sister that I did that to her. Because like I told one of the twins that like I accidentally walked. I shouldn't say this, right?
You walked in on her. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like he spread it to everyone else that I did that.
It's fucked up.
So you can tell which twin I like better.
Yeah.
The older one.
The cool one.
But the younger one is still cool. He was just an asshole.
The one with the one who wore glasses.
Yeah.
Then he just stopped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was chilling.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him. But yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like I'm glad my sister, like, our age gaps are so vast that like if anything, if I went to like if I was in like a grade or below or above or if anything,
what's the age gap with you and your sister?
5 years. So she
-3.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure like I'm pretty sure we like your sister like one of your sisters at one point was like ahead of us like by a couple years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them.
When we were in freshman, she was a senior.
Yeah. Then I think there was another one, right?
Yeah, but she wasn't there. She was gone. She graduated in 2012.
Okay. So yeah, that's what I remember. But yeah. that was probably because classic freshman boys anyway. But was this like later too? Like they would still like I know that they did not let that go.
It died down through high school, but like in 9th and 10th grade, it was bad because I apparently, if you remember that assembly that the big test, the big test were the end of the year, where everyone not the finals, that big packet,
the PSAT.
No, it had 4 letters.
PSAT.
I don't know if it's.
Was it the practice SAT?
You'll look it up. You know what this is. I don't know if I can say it because I don't know if it's regional.
Oh yeah. That's definitely regional. Okay, that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it
was basically
those were fucking. I'm so glad when that happened And it's like, yeah, you didn't have to do these anymore. I'm like, thank God. Like, that was awful.
Yeah. But like, I think this was 10th grade, probably at its max, I think.
Oh, my God, you just said it. Whoops.
What?
You just dropped it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
You have to blur. Yeah, I think you did.
I said when these were really at their peak in 10th grade.
I thought you said it. All right, just keep going.
I'll make sure to look back. Let me take a picture so like I know where it is. There we go. Now when I check my photos later, it was at 120, and I can be like, wait, did I say the end was there? Let me check. But yeah, basically what the school was doing at the time was they were like saying, here's the most improved from last year, from the year prior, and I was the most improved for math.
Oh yeah, I remember the awards.
Yeah.
Oh my God, those are.
My name came up first, and I was like, wow, I'm so smarter than everyone here. I'm the most improved person here in this room. And apparently, there were like a bunch of boys standing behind like one of my friends, and they overheard them like saying, his sister's hot! His sister's fucking hot as hell! Shit like that.
And I mean, with freshman boys, with a senior, they're gonna be fucking...
Yeah, it's like
thirsty as fuck.
Whatever, every girl unfortunately has that. But even then, I hate that I had to, unfortunately, accidentally put my sister through that.
Yeah.
Which I hope she hasn't had to deal with face to face from those specific people. I'm sure she had to deal with other people as well, and my other sister as well.
Yeah.
And
I don't remember when your sister was in school. I don't remember. I might have seen her like a couple times, but I didn't really.
I barely even saw her.
Yeah.
I
remember my cousin when I was a senior. My cousin was a freshman, and I barely saw her.
Yeah. I only saw my sister like in the first like fucking semester.
Yeah.
Cause like obviously our classes changed like midway through, and then like we took different paths after that, so we just didn't see each other.
Mm-hmm.
I think I only saw her like 10 times ever in high school. Cause like the first time we saw each other, I think it was definitely September or October.
Yeah, it's like you guys don't live together. It's like this is the first time I see her.
You're my sibling? No shit. No way. Get out of here. I'll see you at home. But yeah, like we had that awkward interaction where we just walked past each other and we waved like, hey.
Yeah, me and my cousin were the same thing.
Yeah. It was fun. It was interesting. I hadn't had that experience since like elementary school where I went to a school with my sibling, so it's definitely weird to just go through. I missed that experience, kind of. Not the, boys thinking my sister's hot, but, just that experience of going to school with
I know, that's just, when someone wanted to get on your nerves, they would just say, your sister.
Sister and mother, one of the two. And it was,
Sir, thy mother.
Your sister, tits.
Yeah, like I said, like if I had a sister who was like, my sister was like I would be able to go to like if I went to like high school with her and did that shit, I would have been throwing hands. I would not be as composed as you would.
I still kind of do. I had lots of patience for people.
Like even just like she just went to the winter formal yesterday, and I like saw her boyfriend for the first time, and like I don't know, it's just this. I don't know if it's just like the man thing, but he's taller than me, and I just got like I just felt so emasculated.
Dude, obviously, I'm younger than both my sisters, but one of them, the one that we've been talking about in this podcast, one of them dated like, someone who was like at least a foot like over her. Oh, he was like fucking 6 feet.
Oh,
so like he was a giant compared to her. And keep in mind, my sister.
I mean, he's not like significantly taller than me. I might be around like your height.
Yeah.
Around that range. But I just felt so emasculated. I'm just like, I didn't even introduce myself.
Just like,
I was just observing, like, yeah, I'm her brother.
Yeah. If you do anything, I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm the same way. Like, one of my sisters dated, like, both my sisters dated, like, a couple, like, fucking
It was just
assholes.
like the first thing I saw him, I was like, he looks like a guy that would have bullied me in high school.
Yeah.
It just like, yeah, and with your like your sister, you want like what's like, you want them to be with someone good, right?
You want them to be happy, and I'm fortunate to assume that both my sister, they are both in relationships right now, and they both live with their boyfriends, and I'm assuming they're both very nice gentlemen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They both seem very nice in general.
I know, like my whole like. It's happened with me with prom too, so I get why she was so uncomfortable. But a couple of my family just rolled up to our house when she was leaving for the winter formal.
Really?
And like I told you off camera, like I went to bed late, so I didn't get to take a shower. But so I wanted to take one when I got down, and I just assumed like the winter formal was gonna be like later on, like in the evening. So it was like 3:00. So I wanted to take a shower, and my mom was like, you better not take long, or because she's got to get in there, and you better not fuck this up for her. Like, okay.
I don't know what this fucking.
And she's like, it's winter formal. I'm like, and I'm just thinking like, she's probably gonna go again next year. Yeah. It's winter formal. It's not prom.
Yeah.
Like, but they were treating it like prom. Like, nobody had that when I went to prom. Shit.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
But for me, when I went to prom, both sides of my family rolled up. Like, we went to my aunt's house. It was very awkward.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate I didn't go to prom.
Yeah, I just wish I went with someone better who actually liked me.
Yeah.
We left the prom early, so I didn't even get to do an after party or anything.
Yeah.
She just said, okay, I've told you my prom, right? Or should I say it again? Talk about it again.
Help me remember.
Okay, so, all right. So for content, I asked this. So I talked about this class that like I know I was like friends. So I was liking two girls. One of them is married now, which I will not get into. But this one girl, we went to. We've known her since grade school, but she was younger than us. Like probably like I think she was in the same graduating class as like I think Dale.
Mm-hmm.
But she was like more popular and stuff. So I was just very bad at deciding, and I still feel bad. I shouldn't have chose the other girl. But with her, I had the strategy because it was like I did not, because when the day I was gonna ask, one girl was in the beginning of the day, one girl was at the end of the day.
Yeah. And
I knew that my strategy that it was like, okay, I'll just go with the first girl for the first, because I did not want to carry flowers all day, and I didn't want anyone to like be like, oh, what's in the box? You know, they would have been like all nosy about it.
Gun?
Yeah. No, but like even if it was just like they opened and saw the flowers, they'd be like, ooh, you know, high school, they would have been like, ooh, yeah,
you're fucking someone.
Yeah, so,
dumb shit like that.
That's what I did. Asked her out. She said yes. So I was like, I was hyped as shit. You probably remember that. I came to the next class. I just waltzed on. I'm like, guys, I'm going to prom. I have it. You remember Bill? Bill was hyping me up. If you remember that, he was like,
Bailey.
Yeah,
Bailey.
Yeah. Bill was like, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, I love Bill so much.
Yeah, Bill's a good one. I got to talk to him again. Like Bill's, but yeah. So then we had spring break. Week goes by. I'm just happy. I come back, and she gets a fucking boyfriend. And I was fucking heartbroken. I went to guidance counselor, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And it led to, this is so awkward just thinking about it now. We had to sit down with the guidance counselor, me and her, and just talking. She's like, that doesn't mean I don't want to go to prom with you. And I shouldn't have just realized that she just went with me out of pity at this point. Like, she didn't want to like be like an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah, I was just like, if I'm totally cool with going as friends. I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't care. I'll because I did genuinely want to be friends with her. Because, like I said, I just like having female friends.
Yeah.
But we go to prom. I mainly I sat with my former best friend. Isaiah was like right across from me.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was sitting like in the next table nearby. He went. Him and like another guy that was in our sort of circle. We were sitting at a table. She, for most of the party, she just completely left me alone.
I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, she and it got to the point where I would see her and we would just have that awkward stare, like. And then we did prom photos, but like with like a photographer, and they would say, "Oh, the school's gonna handle it." I didn't get those fucking photos. I didn't get them. I don't know if she did. I don't know if she did or didn't. But then, and then the slow dance part like happened, and I was talking with AJ. He went too. He went alone. I saw everyone slow dancing. I think it's just that loneliness, depression just really just set in for me. It wasn't even like was like, oh, all these people are in relationships. Like it was more like I'm literally at prom all alone and not doing a slow dance.
Yeah.
I'm like, but then she comes up to me like a little while later. She's like, I don't feel well, meaning she wants to leave.
Yeah.
Brought her home. I was nuts. And then I tried to talk to her again, but she kind of ghosted me. I wanted everyone in that class to go to my graduation party. I told her to spread the word. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
Because I told her, I was like, I'm having my graduation party. It'd be cool if you come. And she's like, yeah, I'd love to. Nope. Only Isaiah went to my graduation party. In terms of friends.
Didn't I go to yours?
No, he didn't. No, it was just him.
Dude, I was your friend.
I didn't know.
Okay. Alright.
Why didn't you invite me to yours, bitch?
I don't have parties. I hate
You hate
my
party?
birthday.
Yeah.
Because birthdays.
I couldn't even. My former best friend couldn't even make it. She was having hers on the same day. And her parents were like, her parents are super nice, and they were like, we can have her like stop by for a bit, and they were like no, she can go have her party.
Yeah,
but
it's whatever.
Yeah, I think that's just been the realization of the post high school stuff, like really set in. Like after that, it was just, and what's weird is just like recently she like I think a couple years ago I did have her phone number. She changed her number, so I couldn't talk to her. But I messaged her. She still had me on Facebook for some reason. Like, So a couple years ago, I did message her, and I was just like, "Hey, how you doing?" Nothing. But then she messaged me happy birthday this year, like a few months ago. Weird. But
yeah.
Okay.
Very weird.
I know she's in like a long-term relationship, so I don't. Like she did go back. She went to prom like the next year for her senior prom. Like kind of like how with going with me did not even happen.
Yeah. No, yeah, some juniors do that if they go to prom in
yeah.
year. I wanted to go to prom, kinda, not really. I thought about it for like a month because I thought I had like
you wanted the experience.
I had a girl that I was considering taking to the prom, but I really kind of just decided against it. You probably know her. She was that quiet kid's sister.
No. What?
Drake and Josh?
Were they twins?
No, I think they were a year separated. Hang on.
Okay, no.
I have her added on Snapchat. It's the one who hasn't read my message in a year.
I don't remember. Can I see that again? I'm gonna look. I'll see if
she was very athletic. And her sister.
Can I see? Oh! It was. I searched it, and that was like one of the top results. So I'm gonna. Yeah, her right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen her on my thing, like people you may know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has some of the mutuals. Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Know what?
I didn't even know. Yeah, I don't think I've seen her. Unless,
I tried doing stuff with her, but then she was like what people usually do nowadays, where she was just like, yeah, I have something busy last second.
yeah, that's just with the adults stuff. We're just all busy these days.
Yeah. It's annoying, but it is life, I guess.
Yeah, it was like while we were recording, I saw my best friend was post on her story that she was going out. I'm like, what?
Cool. Good for you.
Yeah, it's just those things where it's like, you just like, it's like, I just kind of feel like it's unfair. I know she wants to hang out with other people and stuff, so I'm fine with that. But it's just like, what about me? Like, come on.
I am the same with this channel in general.
Yeah.
You know that. Yeah. And it's not even like that entirely. I just want.
Do you actually hate me now?
Yeah, I just want them to also, if they're gonna hang out, I want them to do stuff for the channel as well, occasionally. You know.
Yeah.
Even though it's impossible for them, because apparently they get tired at the thought of doing it. And I'm like, but it's just recording. You're only just recording. You have two more things to do, and that's to open OBS and press record and then hang out. But
yeah,
it's just whatever. That's whatever.
Yeah, that's
yeah. But we don't need to get into that.
No.
And I can talk about that because we're fucking an hour and a half into this.
We've done 3 hours. We'll
try and go for another half hour. Latest 11,
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know. Part of me does regret not going to prom, but I think I most so regret not doing all that much in high school either. Because I wanted to do volleyball, but then obviously, knowing me, I was like, yeah, I didn't go. I didn't go to the tryouts, the meeting.
Yeah, I didn't. I honestly did not do any.
Yeah. I definitely think out of all my siblings, like the school definitely hated me. It was like, here's this fucking annoying brother of theirs that's just like, oh, he had detentions and he doesn't do shit here? Cool. Good for him.
How about me when, like, my grandmother literally worked at the school? If you remember that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. She came in every last period and I was like, hey, Jake.
Yep.
And then you hugged each other. It was super wholesome.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, she was my ride home. She was my ride home, and then she retired in... junior year. I'm thinking either she retired at the end of junior year or she did during junior year.
Didn't she come in Mr. Toy Story's class?
No. I don't know. She even though she retired, she was still going to the school a lot.
Yeah.
Because she knew everyone. She's just one of those grandmas that just knows everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Dude, my
just imagine that they just always ask, like, oh, who is that your mom? And I'm like, no, that's my grandmother.
Now can't you tell we both look alike? Dude, yeah. It's weird. I'm gonna get personal now because
we've been getting personal for the past hour and a half.
But like, I never really had a good relationship with any of my grandparents. Because the only really successful relationship I had was with one of my grandmothers. And she died, like, in 2015. Damn. And I barely even knew her. I didn't know my dad's dad. My dad's mom hated me. And my mom's dad was a veteran, and he died when I was like 1. So I had no grandparents basically.
Yeah.
The only grandparent I had, obviously my mom's mom. I only saw her like 5 times.
I'm very fortunate that I do see my grandparents regularly and on both sides.
How many grandparents do you have left?
I still have all of them.
Fucking really?
Yeah.
I have like basically one.
And I've been very fortunate enough that I've known like 2 of my great grandparents.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, those are skeletons, I swear to God.
My great grandmother. I'll dump too. My great grandmother died last year.
Mm.
She's like in her 90s.
Fucking hell,
And then
man.
my great grandmother died in my senior year. Like before graduation, like a couple months before graduation. It was like no, it was actually I think it was before the second semester. Like late into like the first semester.
Uh-huh.
It was like I think it was like February or something. She passed, and I had to take like this school night. So yeah, I don't have any great grandparents, but yeah, all my grandparents are still.
That's fucking bizarre to me.
That I knew my great grandparents.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of my great grandfathers. So they all died before I was born.
Fucking hell. I hope you know how bizarre that is to me, that you knew like 2 of your great grandparents.
Yeah.
Like, that is bizarre to me. Like, even having like a good relationship with one of your grandparents is bizarre to me as well.
Yeah, that's just how my family just operates. It's all about family is important.
Mine is as well, but like we have bad communication skills.
Yeah.
Which isn't inherently bad because, we obviously love each other, but like, get out of here. Can you kick him for me?
What are you doing?
Shoot him.
Shoot.
Get out of the way. Rabbit. Rascally rabbit. Get out of here. True in the cord. I let you pass that error. Fucker. No! Wait, hang on. Hold this, please. Alright, and place it down. No, on the trash. It's okay.
Yeah. But even like with now, like they are getting old though, so I do. But I do see my dad's parents like every week because they're my ride basically for like work, the gym.
Yeah.
So I see them often. I don't see my mom's side often, but we're still close. Like I talked about our last lounge. Like my grandfather was being like the real MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Like I also because I talked about this. Like he got me a piece of cake, so I thought it was like when you get a piece of cake, like it was just like you probably got it at like the place you just got my food from. This dude literally went to a bakery for me. Do you know what bakery I'm talking about? There's
bakery?
So like do you know there's a pizza place.
Is it a place near where all the places
It's
are?
by the pharmacy.
Pharmacy.
In like the post office, like that area.
Vaguely, yeah.
Okay.
Near the Taco Bell?
Not the Taco Bell.
I don't know then. Cause I know the Taco. I know. There's also a fire department in the area. I'm thinking.
No, that area. There's
I have no fucking clue then.
I think it's like the main like area of the town. I don't
even know what that would be. Is it near?
Don't say it.
Whoops.
Okay, I'm trying to remember, but like I can easily walk there. I know I've been close to walk there, like in that area. But yeah, there's a pizza place. You go down more. There's a bakery that's like fucking amazing. I haven't had their like cakes in like forever, and I was like, holy shit.
Either way, your grandfather went to a bakery for you.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah, it was a real MVP move.
Yeah.
Like
a real goat move.
Yeah, really. Like
a real
like I said, like he literally took out the trash for me when I was really gonna do it, and like I like went into the kitchen, I saw the trash was down. I'm like, what? Yeah, it was. Yeah, he's a veteran too, so he's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's just like with them though. My they're very like defensive of my mom, and my aunt, like my mom's sister's aware of this. Like if you're like if I'm in like any disagreement with my mom or this argument, they will just jump on her side for like everything. That's like the only downside.
Yeah.
And my grandmother, like she's just like not well right now. She's just like she's blind. She has a lot of health problems. Like she's blind. She
the
had
one that I saw in high school.
No.
That picked you up.
No,
Oh,
no, she's blind. She can't.
Oh! You're talking about a different one.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
She's blind. Like, she got COVID, so and she says with health problems it was like really bad. Recently she fell. And was in the hospital. And now she, like, can't walk anymore, so she now has to use a wheelchair because it was just that bad.
That's tough.
Like, it's to the point where it's like they can't like leave her alone. But my grandfather just goes out like all the fucking time, so it's just kind of because he clearly just does not want to deal with it anymore.
Yeah.
So they want me to like, be her like caretaker, and I will gladly quit my job for that.
Yeah.
Because it would just be like, if it's like I'm not gonna do anything like really like personal, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she does have like a nurse and stuff to take care of that stuff. But if it's just like if they're gonna like pay me to keep her company, then I'll fucking do it.
Yeah. I would as well if I was in that situation.
Like, yeah, it's like awful. Yeah.
Family's family.
Yeah. Yeah, but then this year my uncle died.
Yeah.
So it was both on my mom's side and they all lived in my great aunt's house. So my great aunt's just like not emotionally stable right now. She had to lose her mom and then her husband. In the course of a year.
Yeah, that's fucking rough. Yeah, my mother has been through a lot of deaths.
Yeah.
Like, she lost 2 of her sisters, obviously her mother, in like a span of a year.
Yeah, I gotta mention that her sister did too, like last year too. Yeah, one of my aunts I barely knew. She lived in Vegas.
Yeah, one of them died during COVID.
Rough.
I fortunately still have an uncle, one aunt left. Unfortunately, the aunt I have left is kind of wait. Oh no, okay, no, never mind. The aunt I have left isn't the one I was thinking of. She lives all the way down in the south. She used to live in New Orleans, but then she moved further west. I think in Alabama or something like that. I don't know.
That's not west. Yeah. It's east.
Wait, whatever fucking is next to it. Louisiana, some shit. Fucking... Dude, I can't think.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. And like with my uncle, that was my great uncle. But in terms of like actual like uncles, like parents, relatives, then yeah, I have all my uncles.
Yeah.
Because they're all like fairly like young.
I've only had one uncle, and it's from my
fairly
dad.
Young because my parents had me when they were young. So
yeah, my parents had me when they're kind of slowly old.
I know that. I had like a similar thing with like you.
Yeah.
In grade school, where everyone thought my mom was hot.
In middle school, we had a sub teacher, and I thought she was your mother, and I was like, wait.
Oh, wait, I think I might remember that.
Yeah, because I was like, is your mother a sub?
I'm like, fuck no.
Yeah, I asked you, like, when I was, like, at your house, like, one time, I was like, is your mother a sub for a science class in the school? And you're like, no.
I don't think I would be. I would be if my mom was. I would have been like. I would have been petrified. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad my parents didn't work in schools. That would not be good for me.
I don't think it would be good for her.
Yeah.
Just the embarrassment.
Like, Matt, did you remember the pack new clothes in case you had some diarrhea? Like, Mom, not here. Not now. If you want to ask me that, bring me in the hallway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, come on, really? But yeah, everyone, like, has young parents. Like, I remember fucking, Abd, in our English class,
Oh.
First part of his name.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
His grandparents were like the age of my parents.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did that work?
I don't know. I guess his family really loves fucking early on.
Well, I mean, he lived in another country for like...
Really? Did he move here?
Yeah. Wait, you didn't know that?
I feel like I could have easily tell that, but like, I'm not surprised.
He's from Africa.
I mean, no shit, he's black.
No, but like literally...
But yeah, he came from Africa in his life.
Yeah.
Time.
How did you not know that?
I don't know. I never was told that.
Yeah, I don't remember which country, but in Africa, but I know that. I remember because he told me in middle school. I remember that. He said something when he was like young. What would you think his accent was like?
What do you think? I thought he was fucking Japanese.
No, but like...
Well, no shit. I knew he was from Africa.
Okay, but then
I didn't think that... I thought the situation was his parents moved...
No, yeah, he's from there.
I didn't think he was fresh off the boat. I thought his parents were fresh off the boat. Something like that.
I can check.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, no, I said what I had to say. Never mind.
Yeah, he's from Yemen.
Yemen. Yeah. I vaguely remember that. I think he actually told me that.
Yeah, that's what it says on his Facebook.
He's stupid to me, so... We have each other on Snapchat, though. He changed his emoji to, like, a fucking... what his culture was, and I was like, damn, bro. Are you gonna... You look bombing. He was like, Matt. I like how I can just be casually racist to my friends and they're like, Matt. Like, that's funny, but come on.
I do remember something in, I don't know, I had a science class in junior year.
Yeah.
This teacher, like, he would make everyone, like, he almost would make anyone fail the class because he would just talk about politics for, like, most of the period.
I heard about him.
You know exactly who I'm talking about.
I don't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
He has a very white guy.
Yeah.
White guy who has... But yeah, I remember he was talking about, like, something about, Nepal. Like, Nepal, really, all the... Like, because we, like, had a lot of kids from, like, Nepal. Mm-hmm. And then just everyone would just start to look at the kid in Nepal in that class. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, that's you!
Yeah. We're talking about you, fucking idiot. Pay attention.
Yeah, I, like, barely passed that class because he would just... And he had this very military-esque attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was like, okay, guys, like, we're going to make accurate, like, representation of, like, the solar system. And it was like we had to go outside and like just fucking like stand there, and like very far apart from like the campus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like kind of old fashioned.
Very bizarre.
Then like.
Very bizarre person.
And I remember he would go on these rants. He would be like, the average human is supposed to read an entire book in like 30 minutes or something, like something very absurd and like that all human beings are capable of. That's what he'd always be like. That's what it was always like. It was like, just like, you should know how to do this. And it would be like how to repair a car or something. Like,
yeah,
you should be able to know how to do this and just start talking about it. And I would just be sitting there having no clue what's going on. Dale was in that class with me. He might remember.
I think I know who you're talking about now then.
Yeah,
he was a hairy man.
Yeah, I think Dale was in that class with me.
And he had a brother that was a bird watcher.
Wait, what was it? No, that's not him.
Okay, never mind. You're gonna have to send me his name then. Because
we're just gonna keep doing that.
Yep, definitely. This is useless to the viewers at home, but whatever.
Everyone, he was notorious for being extreme.
Yeah, that does sound familiar. I never had him though, but I know his name.
Me, Dale, and Isaiah had him. I had him like for a science class in senior year. So this is what happened with him with that. I took a science class because I wanted to do the internship, but I didn't get to. So I had this class with Isaiah, but then as soon as like the first day, he gave us like homework on the first day and like to do all this shit, and I just transferred to my internship. And I was like, thank God, because I'm not like going through like that again.
Yeah.
It's just like you'd walk into class and on the fucking whiteboard it'd just be a news article about Trump. And that's what we talk about the entire time.
Fucking hell, man.
Because he wants like educated and stuff.
I had that Italian guy who I think broke his arm at some point.
Broke his arm.
Bald. I'll send you his name. I think you dated one of our classmates.
I dated? What?
Huh?
Did you just say I dated?
No, he dated one of our classmates, I think.
Whoa, wait. What?
Yeah, I heard something about that.
Okay, I know that last name, but I don't remember him that much. What? I need to hear this.
I heard rumors that he dated that Russian girl. The blonde Russian girl.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I remember one of the science teachers. I remember hearing like one of the science teachers was, because I think she was caught with a student.
Really?
I'll go for this.
There was another science teacher in middle school who got caught.
Oh yeah, I had him. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Mr. Pucks and Little Children.
Yeah. Do you remember that science teacher?
That sounds familiar.
I think they caught her with someone. I remember hearing it in the halls and being like, "What?" Like, I don't remember much, but that's what I heard. And then she just disappeared. But yeah, I didn't know about him though.
The 7th grade teacher?
No. Oh no. I remember. I remember. It's like, do you remember where you were on 9/11? I remember where I was the day I found out that he was with a child.
Yeah.
I remember exactly where I was. It was summer vacation too. It was like I was
told before school ended. Like the girl I was interested in at the time was like, yeah, he did something with a kid in our grade.
Holy shit! I didn't realize until there was a fucking news article. I was
surprised because, like, in retrospect, like one day when I was like having trouble with a fucking question, he came up behind me, and you know what those teachers do? Obviously, you know they go behind you, they probably put their hand on your back or whatever, and they're like, okay, here's how you do it. But with me, he put his hand on my back and was like breathing into my ear, like, okay, so what you having trouble with is yeah, you gotta do that.
He
was just breathing in my fucking ear.
In terms of like with me, like I thought he was a good teacher. Like
he was.
Like, the thing is, like you didn't like. You obviously kind of because when you didn't suspect it because he walked with a cane and stuff, so you just assumed like he was just like old and frailly.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't expect him to do it, capable of anything like that, but and it happens and you're like, holy shit. And then the entire 8th grade was just jokes about him.
Yeah. Which fuck him. But like, yeah, we were kids, man. We are so gullible. I wasn't really.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know about it until I saw a news article, and I remember exactly where I was, where I saw it, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
and I told my grandmother too, and because I was at her house, like I said, I knew where I was, and I was like, and she was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's on the news."
A fucking teacher, fuck kids again. Wow. Like, goddamn. I was in a class with a bunch of kids as well when I was told it. I was like, wow, that's shocking, I guess. Not surprising, but goddamn.
Yeah.
It's like the closest experience I've had to a pedo, fortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dup. Why are you running around?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like look up it if there was anything like not the one we're talking about right now, but the other one. Because I remember hearing that and just being like, "What?" And I didn't hear anything about it.
Yeah.
Like I think I'm trying to remember. I think they caught her going down on like a freshman. I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
For high school?
Yeah, high school.
Fuck.
I don't remember like I don't take what I'm saying as like a literal fact, but that's what like what I'm kind of remembering hearing. But I'm gonna probably look into it because everyone was talking about like, whoa, she disappeared, like what happened, and they're like, oh yeah, and then I hear it in the halls, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, crazy.
Could definitely just be a rumor. I mean, I hope
it could be, yeah, it could be, but I'm now curious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna see.
We're gonna spill the tea.
Yeah, that's all we've been doing.
Yeah. Fucking hell. This is officially the longest podcast we have done.
Not really. We still did that the 3-hour one.
No, that wasn't a podcast though. That was just a discussion video. But in terms of lounge, this is the first 2-hour podcast, which is very cool. I'm glad that you guys could be a part of it if you made it this far into the video.
I don't remember her first name. I don't remember when this was anyway. I don't know if this was senior year or sophomore year. I'm like it's just so gray right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't remember her that much either. I think she was like middle-aged. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think she was like super old or anything.
Yeah, I mean, most of them were middle-aged.
I'm trying to remember. For New C. Anything.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of our teachers were just kind of assholes in general.
Oh my god, I love the suggestion I put it in is the suggestion says like arrested, fired. I'm trying to see.
That was very unsurprising.
I do know I did one of the teachers I had in freshman year who was in the small class. I don't know if you had him, but he passed away.
Wait, who?
His last name started with a D.
Oh, the veteran?
Yeah, he was tall. Yeah, he passed away.
Yeah,
I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah. Very sad.
Yeah, it was because he was really, really nice.
Yeah.
Did we have I had math class with him. Did you?
Yeah, I had a class.
I don't think we had it together.
Yeah, but no, we definitely didn't. But I had a class with him in 9th grade, and that was pretty much it. And I just saw him.
Yeah, he gave me a present. Like, he gave me like a Spider-Man. Like,
I think he hated me for real.
I think like he gave me like a Spider-Man like lamp or something. It was like,
damn.
oh man, I can't find anything.
Yeah, it's all good.
So maybe it is a rumor. Maybe it is.
Maybe it is.
But I'm trying to remember if it like sometimes because now that I'm more thinking about it, I don't know if they caught her with like multiple guys, multiple not guys, I should say, multiple kids,
multiple boys.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, but if we meet up with like the other guys again that we went to high school with that are on this channel, I'm gonna ask if they know. They remember anything because I don't know when I heard it. I remember hearing it.
I definitely think we should save some stories for a future podcast. Bring the other guys on, spill some more tea, in a future episode of Lounge, because we've been going on for 2 hours. This is a full fucking movie, and that's
no one's
pretty
gonna
much.
Watch it.
Yeah, nope, not at all. But if you're interested in high school, middle school, and elementary school low, then you definitely watch this all the way through. And I commend you for having no life. Anyways, fuck off. Goodbye.